Wake up, honey. Huh? But I'm already awake, babe. Wake up, you will get late for your college. What the F? Wine opened her eyes and found herself in a car, and that too her mom's car. She looked around and saw her mother's figure beside her on the driver's seat. Oh, so it was just a dream. She sighed deeply and her mother looked at her confused. What's wrong, honey? Did you saw a bad dream? Bad dream? Yeah, more like a dream. She whispered to herself unknowingly, but her mother moved her gaze on her lovely daughter. Wine worried if her daughter is tense or something like that, but she doesn't know that her daughter is having tension in her dreamland. Is everything fine, dear? She nodded. Yeah, mom, everything's fine. I should go. I'm getting late for college. Oh, right. Come home with Kate. I won't be able to pick you up. I have a date with your Uncle Bob. Oh, Uncle Bob, or Dad, should I say? She said in a teasing tone, making her mom blush hard. Wine chuckled and side hugged her mom. Yeah, don't talk like that. We're still just dating. He will propose soon, I think. His action explains it all, and his son and my soon-to-be brother told me that he has bought a beautiful ring, so it's obvious he wouldn't buy a female ring for himself. Go before I go, naughty girl. Fine, but good luck on your date. Fighting. Miss Lee smiled and shook her head playfully. Though they are daughter and mother, but mostly they act like besties. Once dad divorced her mother when Wine was just 5, and then her mother took all the responsibility of Wine and took care of her alone and didn't marry anyone. As Wine got older, she thought that maybe now her mother should be free from all those responsibilities and enjoy her life as is really needed for everyone. Few months back, Miss Lee had a date with Mr. Bob and they fell for each other and now dating, and Wine supports both of them and is happy for them. Wine's nickname in college is Bookworm, as she is always busy in her studies and extremely conscious about it. She don't bother to look other things except studies, partying, dating, and a lot of friends, etc. things are ignored by her. Only Kate is the person whom she talks and is friends with. Just as her name, Wine was carrying a pile of books in her hand, as she suddenly bumped hard into someone, making her fall on her. The person whom she bumped into groaned in frustration and glared at her. Did you left your eyes in the library that you didn't saw me? I'm sorry. She got up and apologized, but the guy just scoffed. Wine ignored him and picked up her books, but he kicked it off, making Wine pissed this time. Before she could do something, someone stepped into the scene and punched Sofa, making him step backwards at the sudden force. Sofa touched his nose and found on the tip of his finger. He scoffed in disbelief and shifted his gaze on Jungkook. Dude, why are you getting all worked up when it doesn't even involve you? It does. It involves me when it involves her. So you better stay away from her. He said in a warning tone, but Sofa wasn't scared at all. What will you do if I don't? He smirked. Jungkook just chuckled, and the next thing he did was grabbing Sofa's shirt collar. Everyone starting to gather around them, ready to enjoy the drama, but the principal interrupted them. What's going on here, huh? Everyone go back to your class. Everyone startled and ran back to their respective classes, and principal stopped Jungkook, Wine, and Sofa. Everything is this fault. No, sir. I was just going to my class, but he started picking a fight with me. Is this true, Jungkook? He's lying. It's not my fault. Wine was there. You should ask her. Yes, sir. It's not Jungkook's fault. We apologize for the inconvenience. It won't happen again. And make sure. And Sofa, get ready for detention. Sofa groaned in frustration and glared at them before going with principal, sir. What was he doing here? Jungkook, who mostly avoids coming here, is here in the library. It was the other fact that he was just chatting with his friends. I was in my dreamland when I snapped back to reality when Cake nudged me with her elbow. The poor guy is looking at you for so long. At least give some response, Kate. You know now about Risa. If she knows that I'm flirting with her crush, she will make my life miserable. Just because her dad is the principal doesn't mean that she will do whatever she wants. Forget it. Love and such things won't be possible in my life, and Jungkook won't like someone like me. How can you be so sure? You should ask him first, then get me to conclusion. Let's just focus on our studies. She smiled and went to the bookshelves to get some books. It's on the 6th shelf. It was a bit higher, difficult for Wine to reach, so she tiptoed and tried to reach the shelf, but then another hand touched hers, making her freeze on her place. May I help? Wine heard his deep, rasp voice as her heart started beating faster but tried to stay calm. Jungkook smiled lightly and proceeded to take out the book from the shelf after getting a nod as a response. It was indeed true that they had a huge amount of height difference. This one? He pointed at the book and she nodded again. He leaned further to take out the book and his chest slightly brushed with her back, making her breath hitch. He took out the book and handed it to Wine. She immediately took it from his hand and was about to run from there, but Jungkook held her wrist. Yes? Jungkook chuckled at her nervous state and suddenly pinned her to the shelf. Her both hands were pinned above her head and Jungkook was dangerously close to her. Not a single thank you. What are you saying, Jungkook? You're very good as a person and there's nothing to change. You're perfect just the way you are and don't need to change for someone male like me. Mayor? Who told you that? You're that rare gem which only few lucky people can get. And if you think I'm not bad, then why do you avoid me? It's not right for me to talk with you and it will only make unnecessary hopes which will hurt me later and I don't want that. Right? You sometimes confuse even small things. Look, things are simple as waters. Me, Jungkook like you, Wine. See? Simple. Wine was silent and didn't say anything but then started laughing out aloud, making Jungkook frown. April month still hasn't come yet and you already started to fool people? By the way, it was a nice one. Wine was about to go, but he again pinned her, and this time he looked serious and dark. Wine saw it, and Jungkook leaned closer. I don't joke. I'm always serious. Right, he never jokes, and especially about things like that. So, was he telling the truth? Oh, so you're practicing before to propose Risa? Risa, why would I propose her? It's about us, only us. So, yes, I like you. He leaned more closer and was about to her, but then her hiccup started interrupting the doing moment. A smile appeared on his lips as he leaned backwards and let go of her. One stayed there like a robot, and Jungkook looked at her with a sad expression. I got my answer. He was sounding sad and broken as Jungkook smiled lightly. And teacher has selected us as the partners of our upcoming project. We can discuss about the project tomorrow if it's alright. It's fine for me. He nodded and left. I could feel that the situation was not as simple as it looks. He really come to confess his feelings. What he meant by that he got his answer. He sounded so sad. Did I hurt his feelings? I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. Just then Risa came towards her and shot a glare, making Wine confused. Told you to stay away from him, but looks like you don't get it. Risa, if you like him, then ask him out. Why you always me, huh? Like you always interrupt, so what can I do? She smirked, but Wine just chuckled more in a mocking manner. If any of the Shuri Ama, then what position you will be? Yeah, it won't be good for you to behave like this to me, you will regret. I was regretting earlier, but not now, as I will not stay silent anymore. Keep your threats to yourself, cause I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. You? She raised her hand to slap me, but I moved to the other side as her hand landed on the air. She glared at me as I was laughing at her stupidness. I will not spare you. I will make you beg to me for forgiveness. Yeah, we will see, but at first handle what's coming next. I smirked. She was confused, and just then her dad, our principal, came rushing to her in anger. You bully your classmates? A video of his leaked on the internet. Risa shifted her gaze on me. I just smirked evilly and Sassi waved at her and walked out from there. It feels good to teach someone bad a lesson, and now I have to handle the mess that I have made. Kate had to leave to her parents' house early for some emergency. One had to complete some assignments, so she stayed, but it became very late and everyone left for their home. One was standing outside waiting for her ride until a ding sound came from her phone, and it was a notification that her cab is cancelled. Can this day get any more worse? My crush likes me back and now I made him upset. Why am I so stupid? He must be hating me now. I felt someone passing by my side, but I just ignored it and sat on the ground with a sad pout. I felt like crying so much that time, but then a person walked to me and stopped beside me. I'm sorry, but can I drop you to your home? I know I'm supposed to give you your space, but I just can't let you stay here alone. It will keep worrying me, so please let me drop you, then we can avoid each other again. One looked up at him and stared at him like an owl, and then proceeds to cry her heart, making him surprised and worried. Why are you so nice? If you don't want it, then I will go back. But I want it. I want you to drop me home. She shamelessly stated, and Jungkook gave a nod, and both went to the bike and hopped on it, and bike ride started. It was silent, but then one decided to speak, as it's now or never. It matters. How can you assume by yourself that I don't like you, huh? Jungkook suddenly pulled the brakes. Just like that, how can you decide by yourself that I'm being so kind and treat you nice and different from everyone just because of humanity? Seriously, humanity, you know you're a topper at college, but you're really bad at love. Wait, how do you know all this? Kate told me that bitch. I will talk to her tomorrow. Don't blame her, she did right, and I know what Risa do. I understand why you always avoid me. I'm really sorry for this, and I feel it's better that we stay far away when things won't be out for you at college. No, we should stay by each other's sides. Then we will stay stronger, not weak. Love is a feeling which gives you strength, not weakness. I didn't want trouble when I was in college, so I found my feelings, and then I thought you might not like me, so I stayed back, but now I regret. I should have asked you at the first place. When you are in love, you need to sacrifice a lot. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to face any problems or any situation with you. I like you, and this time I'll let my heart not my mind. Are you sure? He asked, still unsure, and Wine replied back with all my heart, babe. He chuckled, and Wine hugged him, and he hugged her back, forgetting all the surroundings and just enjoying the peacefulness. The silent road and the light breeze brushing against their skin, and their only sound of their heart could be heard. But please don't ever get bored of me. I can bear seeing you leaving me. I won't ever get bored. You were something that I can live without. So how can I leave you? Please stay my side. Jungkook nodded, and they stayed like this for some time. The person who called Jungkook were Sofa and Risa. They were both teamed up and decided to take revenge on Wine and JK. They hugged Wine and in return called Jungkook here in a abandoned building at this hour. Jungkook's eyes fell on Wine, whose condition was very bad, mouth covered with cloth and her hands tied around the chair with a rope and her face covered with some bruises, making Jungkook's heart ache in pain. Let her go. You can do whatever you want to me, but let her, please. Well, then kneel down. Beg to me to let her go. Jungkook, just leave from here. Don't worry about me. I'm fine, so please go. Wine couldn't see him like that. Okay then. He get on his knees as Sofa and others laughed at him. Wine eyes filled with tears as she shouted, Jungkook, please go. They will hurt you. Now please let her go. Sofa walked to him and bent down to his level. I was kidding a while ago, not serious. Laughs which made Jungkook mad as he grabbed his shirt collar tightly and raised his hand to punch him, but Sofa's next word stopped him. One wrong move and your baby will be gone, JK. Jungkook let go of his collars after seeing that Sofa's men were holding near Wine's throat. Jungkook feels so much helpless that tears started rolling down his eyes. Jungkook will let her go if you take me and apologize to Sofa. Risa, I thought you were a nice girl, but no, I was wrong. You at first stealing mine and now her. How stupid low for just being my girlfriend. You think by this I will date you and love you? No, it won't happen. Oh please, Jungkook, don't be so emotional. We're just gonna date and then break up after some time. Simple. Just imagine how popular I will become if we date the bad boy and principal's daughter dating #high school love story. Jungkook looked at her in disbelief as he couldn't believe with his eyes that she did all this just for popularity. Jungkook looked at Wine, she nodded and Jungkook did the same and then bam! Wine already untied herself when they were busy talking and grabbed from the man standing beside her and held Sofa by his shoulder and held it against his throat. Jungkook took the chance and started fighting with other men. Wine pushed Sofa harshly and she too started knocking down Sofa's men. Yeah, our girl is strong. Jungkook punched Sofa and threw him on the gun and sat on him. He continued punching his face several times that he started to, how dare you touch my girl? He punched him until Wine came to him and helped him pull him away from Sofa. Let's go, fighting is not good. They ran outside and got inside the car with Jungkook who had come here. Sofa and Risa and others followed them and found them in the car. Tata, bye-bye, she waved at them and smiled before starting the engine and drove off, leaving them dumbfounded. They parked near a beautiful place and stepped out and sat on the top of the car and stared at the beautiful night sky which was full of stars. You're really good at fighting, babe. Gosh, his smile is so heart-fluttering. His every movement and his features made my heart banging like crazy. Please don't smile like that. Wait, is it ugly? No, it's so much beautiful and pure that my heart can't take it. Smiles flash blushes too. Really? Yes, and that makes me fall for you more. Why are you so cute and adorable? Especially your duality amazes me so much, like hot and then cute and then gentleman vibe and then dad. I realized what I was gonna say and pressed my lips in a thin line to stop myself speaking further. His lips curved into a smirk. I guess you're going to say daddy, right? I not knowing what to say, I went silent and bit my lips in embarrassment, and then suddenly Jungkook brought his face closer to mine and spoke in a deep tone, changing the whole situation into a hot and heated one.